What's up, everybody? It's your boy Serpent20 Gaming back with another video. Um, if you missed my last video, I implore you to check it out. It should be in this. It should be a box at the end of this video. Please click on it. There's gonna be some interesting things about No Man's Sky and the way they are right now. They're gonna be in trouble. But that's either here or there, man. Just check it out when you get a chance. Also, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I'm always going to tell you about these topics, man, as they come up. As well, if you want to follow me on social media as well, Google Plus, Twitter, all that good shit will be in the description box below. Now, with that being said, we're going to get right into it. Microsoft original goal, their initial goal with the Xbox One was to hit that 200 million units sold mark, right? Now, let me tell you, I was at work when I stumbled upon this article, and I couldn't wait. I couldn't fucking wait to come home and give you this good shit, right? This good news I'm about to drop on y'all motherfuckers, right? Now, I'm not gonna read every little tidbit on the article itself. I'm just gonna give you what Phil Spencer basically said and quoted, right? Because I got the article up as we speak, so I can give you guys exactly what he said, verbatim, right? And then once I get rid of these facts out the way, I'm gonna give you my opinions on why I believe they failed to hit that 200 million mark. Now, it goes on to say that Spencer's explained that the original plan was to sell 200 million units, and him and his team sat together before the Xbox One launch, and they basically saying to themselves, how can we sell 200 million game consoles, right? He quoted, the goal that the team had was to figure out how could we sell 200 million game consoles, right? That's what he quoted. That's what he stated, right? I'm reading it to you verbatim. Also, he quoted, we never seen a console sell that many units. The biggest individual console was the PS2. He believed it did 120 million or something like that. He exactly said that, something like that, which we all know, right? You check the stats. The PS2 sold 155 million units, right? Worldwide, right? Worldwide. I'm gonna put worldwide in big fucking bold ass letters, right? They're basically king, right? They're so much of a king that the consoles that came after the PS2 are trying to at least match, come close, or surpass the PS2 sales, right? You see it time and time again as these sale numbers kept going up and up and up during the past two generations, right? But let's move on from that, right? I'm going to scroll down here and let me see. All right. Spencer goes on to explain how the original idea of an all-in-one media system has been scaled back in some respects to refocus on being a gaming console first, right? Stated that. Now, that's where I believe they failed, right? Now, many people may not know this, but during the reveal of the Xbox One, Don Matrick, I believe, was the head at the time. He believed that by having entertainment systems along with the gaming console within that box in itself was going to push these sales to hit that mark, right? Now, this is not me bashing Spencer at all, because of it. Now, I believe Spencer is basically salvaging, or at least trying to save face of the Xbox One, because I believe without him, um, the Xbox wouldn't sold those units that they're hiding that they sold. Right now, we don't know the exact numbers. We just know from certain devs and stuff like that that the PS4 is selling well, basically on a 2-to-1 ratio. Now, for those who don't know math, it's basically for every one Xbox One in someone's home, someone has 2 PS4s in their homes, right? Now we know PS4 got 40 plus million sold as of now, as of today, right? So we're gonna assume, right? They got 20 something million sold in Xbox Ones, and because of this media system, I believe the sales went down. Now, if people are more like me, um, when you're a multi-console owner or when you are just an average gamer to begin with, you're gonna treat the Xbox One like a secondary console, right? Now, I don't know about y'all, but their VODs, like the Crunchyrolls, the Hulus, the Netflixes, you know what I mean? It's better on the PS4, in my opinion. If people don't believe me, like, do a test, right? Run 2 TVs, one with the Xbox, one with the PS4, right? Play the same network, right? Hulu, Netflix, whatever. Play the same thing. Play the same movie. Play the same TV show, what have you. And I guarantee you, the PS4 TV screen looks better than the Xbox One TV screen if you have both TVs running the same resolution. It's good. I believe it's I want to believe it's a fact, but it's just my opinion. You guys can agree, you guys can disagree. Feel free to speak your mind in the comments below. I want to give a shout out to all the people who have commented on my last 2 videos. I appreciate the feedback. I always love feedback, whether it's good or bad. It lets me know if I'm doing a good job or not. So with that being said, I'm going to continue on, right? He also quoted that when we came in after 2.5 years ago and started running the Xbox program, I centered us back on not trying to become something other than a game console. You don't earn the right to be relevant in other categories of usage for the console until you earn the gaming right. So let's make sure that we deliver, right? He stated that. Now, you should have thought of the gamers in mind to begin with, right? This is why I believe PS4 dominated off Jump Street. Now, PlayStation came out with games. Now, people can debate and say, well, PS4 got TV too because they're running a service called PlayStation View. Yeah, you got that all day, every day, right? But that was an afterthought. It wasn't the it wasn't the vanguard, you know what I mean? It wasn't the one that was leading the way to take charge. You guys in Microsoft camp, y'all wanted to push TV, Hulu, Netflix, then games, right? Then games. You wasn't thinking about the gamer's mind, you know what I mean? You wasn't thinking about, damn, how can we get the gamers to buy our shit? That's where I feel like y'all failed. Now, before y'all start hating and disliking this video, right? Mind you, I've been a ride or die Xbox as well as Sony since day one. I had the OG Xbox. I had the 360. I have an Xbox One, right? Out of those 20 something units sold, I'm part of that. I'm not bashing it just to be bashing it, man. I couldn't wait to come. Damn, still got a cold. Still couldn't wait to come out and make this video as soon as I saw this article, man. Because I want to give you guys my reasons that why I believe they failed. Right? Now, according to Spencer, people are watching as much TV as they are gaming. Right? Now, again, with that being said, Xbox had the goal in mind to keep you guys entertained with other media besides gaming. That's why you have a TV port in your box. PlayStation 4 don't have a TV port, right? So for a guy like me who has a Sony Bravia 32-inch that only had like two HDMI slots, and I put one for my PS4 and another one for my Xbox, but I also want to have my cable box plugged into it. So obviously I use that TV port to supplement that rather than go out and get a multi HDMI splitter and shit like that. So yeah, you might say that. Now we don't know how they would know that unless you probably plug your cable box into your Xbox and your system knows that you have a TV signal coming in from your box, right? Now, for those who know me, and I'm gonna let y'all know now, I barely watch TV. I don't even watch shit like that. But yeah, I watch my superhero shows, my Game of Thrones, my Walking Dead, maybe Empire and Power. But other than that, I don't watch nothing else, man. When those seasons are done, I stop watching TV. Unless, you know what I mean? Then I go to Netflix and do watch my Marvel shit, which Luke Cage tonight. Oh my God, can't wait for that. But I'm getting off topic. Let's move on. Now, I believe that's all he said, but I'm gonna scroll down this article real quick, just to get these facts out the way. Yep, that's exact. All right, that's all he said. All right, now I'm gonna give you guys my reasoning why they failed to hit that 200 million unit mark. Now, they come out and say, "Do you want an entertainment box?" But they didn't produce the games, right? PlayStation comes out and they deliver us the games, not just their flagship first party shit. No, genres of all types. Now if we're going to discuss Microsoft's flagship titles, right? Their top four: Fable, Halo, Gears, and Forza, right? Top four. They dropped Fable, right? They dropped that shit. I believe I made a video about that too. So check that out if you don't believe me, man. They dropped Fable too. Like when Fable Legends was on its way to come out, they dropped that shit. So that's out, and that's an action RPG, right? Right there off rip. Now, the reason I call the Xbox the Dude Bro box because all they have is shooters and racers, man. That's it. It's all they got going for them is racing and shooters. Now, before I get into the racing shit, I'm gonna get y'all into the shooter shit. Now I'm gonna make y'all think. I want to keep y'all on this thought process that I'm having, and I'm gonna relay it as I'm thinking towards you guys to see if y'all see what I see. We got Gears and we got Halo, right? Two shooters, one first person, the other one third person. Shooters, right? Now, I'm gonna get y'all. I'm gonna direct this shit directly to the fanboys of Xbox. Now, besides those two shooters, what other shooters are we gonna have this year? Oh, let's see. We got Titanfall 2. We got Battlefield 1, which they got the marketing deal for that. All right. And then now we got Call of Duty. Damn, how can I forget Call of Duty? Call of Duty, right? We already got 3 shooters coming out this year. Then we're gonna have Gears 4 coming out in a few weeks. Halo 5 already came out last year. So now the next Halo is gonna be Halo Wars 2. Same shit. It's always gonna be the same shit, man. The same titles over and over, just rehash. Like, we want something different. Now, I'm gonna link this. I'm gonna piggyback over to the backwards compatibility, right? They just released 4 games that's gonna be backwards compatible. Call of Duty World at War is one of them. The other 3, I don't even remember, or something. I don't even think I ever played it before, right? Excuse me. Now, I'm thinking, damn, another shooter, another fucking shooter, and a shooter that we already had years ago at that, right? And all this time where they kept releasing these games for backwards compatibility, I'm looking at it like, damn, where are the other genres? Where are the RPGs? My favorite genre of choice is RPGs. Where are they? 360, I love my 360 back last gen because of the RPGs, right? My Sony PS3 didn't even get that much play to the later half, the last 3 years of its run, right? That didn't it bother you? Like, I know it would bother me if you are an RPG fan like myself, man. I'm like, damn, where's the Last Remnant? Where's Blue Dragon? Where the fuck is Lost Odyssey? Right? Lost Odyssey is the one I really want. Now, when they put out that forum and saying what games do you really want for backwards compatibility, I chose Lost Odyssey. I'm like, where the fuck is it at? You know what I mean? I want that. You give me that, I'll pay. I'll pay. I got rid of my 360 games. I'll go back and rebuy it just to play that, just to play Blue Dragon, just to play Last Remnant. Where are they? I'm telling you, man. The shit was doomed from the start, man. Now, I call the Xbox One a Don Matrix box because it's exactly what it is. Just like you have to treat this shit like it was a presidential debate. Whenever a new president comes in, the new president gotta fix the messes. If their console or their product was failing, they have to fix the messes that the last one left with, right? So now I'm gonna look forward to the next gen of Xbox, and whether it's the Xbox 2 or wherever they're gonna rename it, when they come out, and if Phil Spencer is still the head of Xbox at the time, I'm gonna see what they learned from this shit. I want to know. I hope he sees this video too. At that, I might just hit him up on Twitter and send him the link to this video, because I'm gonna tell him my reasonings why I believe they failed. And maybe if he listened, maybe if he understood where I was coming from, maybe he'll try to fix the Xbox One before its run is over. Now, to hit 200 million, you have to sell these units worldwide. You know that, right? There's not 200. I don't believe it's 200 million in the US alone. You would have to, and not everybody's going to pick up a console, especially an Xbox, right? I believe that Xbox is a secondary console. It is to me. Now, if you want to relate it to a PC user, a PC gamer, the only reason they probably will pick up the fucking Xbox is probably because of those exclusives that they can't get on their PC. But wait, they're releasing those games that was just exclusive to their box over the PC. So again, PC lost interest in the box, and they probably won't ever get a console because PC gives them freedom, right? Now, if you want to relate it to Sony, Sony comes out with games. Sony comes out with genres, multiple genres. Whatever your taste is, whatever your preferences is, that's PS4 is the way to go. And like I told people in my previous videos, if I had to choose one, if I only could afford one, I would choose the PS4 over the Xbox. I don't even care about the exclusive at that point, because I know all I'm going to have is those exclusive, and that's it. and I want to play multiple genres. Sometimes I may not want to be in the RPG mood. Maybe I want to be in a puzzle mood. Maybe I want to be, a fighting. I mean, sports. Even though I don't really like sports genres like that, like they're my least favorite. But I will play them from time to time if someone has it um over their house, or if I get a copy, or maybe I get it for free, through their Xbox Live Gold or whatever, PlayStation Plus, whatever had you. You know what I mean? I'll still play them. They just not my favorite. You know what I mean? So with that being said, there's many reasons. I might not be able to top them off because I'm improving at this point, but I'm just telling you, I'm just letting you guys know, man. It's just that's the way it is. You're never gonna hit 200 million because you got to get worldwide. Now it's funny how Nintendo is a Japan, Sony is a Japan, and yet these guys can win over US. These guys can win over the UK as well as their homeland in Japan. That's a no-brainer, right? You got to ask yourself why is that is? Why is that is? Now I understand they made attempts to go to the UK and try to win people over with FIFA and Forza. You know what I mean? Go over there. Oh yeah, Japan, we try to give you guys some kind of RPG, but look, they're not traditional. They're not turn-based. You know what I mean? They lack luster and some shit. And then whatever RPGs you did came out with, they were multi-plat. So you don't have first party RPGs in your lineup. You don't have first party of any other genre. And then now I gotta give Microsoft credit for trying to come out with new IPs. If we could just get these fan base people to like open their fucking eyes and start buying them, but they in this dude bro mentality that, oh, it's not a shooter, it's not a racer, oh, we're not gonna pick it up. What the fuck is that? You know what I mean? Like we got to start change. Like you got to start changing the way you game, man. Especially, I'm directing this at the fanboys of Xbox. You know what I mean? You got to start doing it because I bought Recore, right? New IP, new genre, something I was looking forward to because I'm like, yes, it's different from their flagships. All right, we're good, we're good. And it got bugs. It's broken somewhat. It's still enjoyable in certain aspects in certain areas, but it's broken overall. I'm waiting for the patch. Like I'm not picking that up because if I go and play it and I fell through a fucking floor again, I'm gonna be pissed. Now they did again with Quantum Break. Quantum Break didn't really sell, and even though I'm thinking like, damn, it should have sold because it's a shooter. You know what I mean? Why wouldn't it sell well? But apparently it didn't sell well. And plus they basically fucked over the PC people when it came to Quantum Break. So yeah, like it's the way things are. They're not gonna hit that 200 mil. And just to give y'all a little history lesson, the only reason the Xbox 360 even had those numbers, those high numbers, is because of the Red Ring of Death. So if you decided to go to Xbox and give them your Red Ring of Death box, and they gave you back either a new one or a refurbished one, they counted that as a sale, even though it's not technically a fucking sale. It's basically you replacing one with another. So the numbers shouldn't even go up at all. If you gave them one, they should give you, and they give you one back, I don't count that as one. You know what I mean? So that's why the reason why that those numbers for the 360 are where they are. I can't even give you the exact number, but they lost in third place. You know, third place, Wii was first, Sony was second, Microsoft came in third. Now I don't know who won the sixth gen, but they failed in that too because obviously PS2 dominated. Let's be real. I'm gonna assume GameCube and OG Xbox probably was in some race to get to second, but I don't even got the exact numbers on me right now, and I don't want to lie on this fucking channel because I want to keep it accurate and truthful as I possibly can, and just give you guys my overall opinions on why I think they failed. So let me know in the comments, man. I'm thinking that's it. I'm gonna wrap this shit up. I'm gonna leave y'all with a question though, right? Do you think that the Xbox One will dominate in getting those 200 million sales? Now, because of the mid-gen shit of the Xbox One S and the Scorpio next year, you think they're gonna hit that mark? I don't think so. Maybe 100 million. They probably get half that. Like, and I'm just being generous because right now they're at 10% of their initial goal. 10%, not 50, not 75, 10. Do the math. 20 something million. They're missing a damn zero. You know what I mean? They're missing a zero at that at that mark right there, right? 10%. But that's it, man. I'm gonna leave y'all with that, man. I do appreciate the comments. Like the video if you like it. Sub to my channel if you haven't already, man. I really do appreciate it. I'm gonna be humble about it. Now, I'm just gonna leave y'all with this note, this message right here. I'm not bashing Xbox. I'm not bashing Microsoft. I'm a supporter of it. I'm just giving y'all the heads up, giving y'all the history of what I believe why they failed the way they did. You know what I mean? Phil just came in late. I believe if he was the head in charge before when they were concepting this console and giving them some ideas. Now we all know Phil also has a boss that he has to go up to and talk to these people about his ideas, and they have to run with these ideas. You know what I mean? So I believe they're gonna listen to him now since they kind of recovered from what Don Matrick left them with. But that's all I'm gonna say about it. Let y'all hit me up in those comments, man. I really do appreciate that. I can't stress that enough. I appreciate all y'all feedback. I try to reply whenever I see it. You know what I mean? Just give me 24 hours. You know, I'll reply to you guys. You don't have to worry about nothing like that. Sub to my channel if you haven't already. Have a blessed day. Peace out and have a good one.